Hey, it's Brian Wright from BrianWright732.com and fitin.com, PHITIN.com. Daily B79, what are we talking about? Being specific. So I went at a meeting with a client yesterday and I asked questions about how they run their business. And a couple times there was the answer of, well, I kind of, or I sort of, well, occasionally I do. And the one thing that's really important that you understand is that if you want to get specific results, you have to take specific actions, consistent, specific actions. You can't just do what you want when you want to do it and expect to develop a consistent, strong membership base. So if you're looking to systemize your business, so it not necessarily is going to run itself, because nothing runs itself, but if it's going to run in an orderly fashion, which is going to give your membership confidence of how things are. One thing with pricing, if you're jumping all over the place and you're kind of changing to fit the audience in terms of what pricing and promotions you use to bring people in, whatever, how you give a referral fee, if you give one, what your equipment costs, what your sign-up fees are, whatever. If you change depending on the audience because you're just trying to get people in the door, how is anyone going to have confidence that your rates are consistent? See, I'm going to be mad if the guy next to me is paying less than I am. And with a undetermined factor on it, like, do you know the instructor so you get a rate? For me, it should always be A plus B equals C, and everyone should know the formula. So everybody's very clear on it. So if I bring someone in as a referral and don't get anything, but the guy next to me brought two people in, so you gave him $100 or whatever. If it's a non-consistent formula, it's going to create ambiguity, and ambiguity can create angst in your membership. So define everything. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to give my info out until people whatever. And I'm like, you know what? Your membership numbers are your membership numbers. You charge what you charge no matter what. Your discounts are your discounts at specific times of the year, and they don't change. Maybe you do a flash sale here and there. Maybe you do a special sale here and there. But by and large, you should have the same programs year in and year out with the same special introductory at certain times of year. People get that. People will understand that, and they're going to conform to your pattern or they're not. So if someone wants to get a discount in August and then or pay full price in September, as long as it's clear and they know, that's up to them. That's not up to you. So set your calendar. Put your information out there. Allow people to understand your rates. And then if you have problems with that, again, the main thing is determining your value in the marketplace. If your value is communicated clear enough, it doesn't matter who knows what you're charging. It'll be appropriate, it'll make sense, and they'll sign up. And if they don't get it, you don't want them anyway. Because if you bring people in with a discount that's kind of like a disingenuous offer, when you go to full price, they're either going to drop off because they can't afford it, or they're going to drop off because they're not happy that it's shifting and they weren't really clear about it, or they'll pay it. You never know. But for me, I want to have a very clear path. And if I'm negotiating at step one, what's going to stop my customer from coming to me a couple months later and negotiate again? So if you're going to show someone that you're flexible with your rates, they're never going to want to pay you what you've defined you deserve. So don't cut yourself short by just being whoever you need to be to close the initial sale. Be yourself. Be the value that you are. Communicate that to a targeted audience, and you're going to be okay. So define everything. Define every aspect of your school and make it public knowledge. This is how we operate, and this is why we operate. If that's clear, you're good. If it's ambiguous, it's not going to work. It was Aristotle or Socrates said it best. A friend to everyone is truly a friend to no one. You have to make some enemies in life. You have to have some customers come through your door that you're going to turn away because you can't make them happy. Stand for something. Know what it is you stand for and communicate that. All right. Go create some consistency in your business.